Islam Moors. All right, peace, Moors, peace, Islam, peace. Just want to say peace and love to everybody. It's the Prophet's birthday. We're gonna be going live with Dolo, King of the Moors. We're gonna be getting everything started up real soon. So stick around, don't go anywhere. All right. Make sure you click share. Of course, invite everybody in here, and we'll be getting started soon. All right, so I am gonna say a few things. Don't go anywhere. Um, check out the other video on here, previous video. Just go to the channel, look through the videos. There was another video on here just from yesterday, right? And went through, did some explaining. It says who cut off the light, how Morse fell, what is the solution, definitely check that out. Um, I advise everybody to share that. Okay, so it looks like already, a lot of people watched. It's got over 1,000 views. Check that out. If everybody shared that, we could spread this information, get that out there. So for the people who's on the fence, people don't really understand what all this stuff's about, and even people who've been understanding this for years, y'all need to share that and help that get out. Because there's no reason something could be seen, over 1,000 times, and everybody ain't at least sharing it at least once. Like, what are you doing? Everybody needs to go back, even if you already watched it, go back and share it. Okay, we need that to get shared at least 1,000 times. Need to get that information out there. People need to know what's up. They need to know why this stuff is for real. Why it's serious. Why we not playing around here. Like we all the way in it. My brother who just joined in, Dolo, is all the way in it, right? You hear me, right? You can hear me? Dolo all the way in it. I'm all the way in it. We not playing with this. It's not a game. Okay. And so y'all need to know why it's like that. And so that's why I was saying, go back to that video. What did it say? Who cut off the lights? Maybe that's something me and Dolo could talk about. I know he could bring some insight to that. I don't know if you saw that video, but I'm sure he could bring some more insight, probably even more insight than what I shared on that, and people need to understand what's really going on. So, why we go hard, why we serious with this, like Dolo over here, he got family. I'm sure his children know they Moorish. They understand the science. They not just growing up, ignorant and not knowing what's going on out here, because it's not a game, man. You have to get this message to the children, to the youth. So you have to live it. This can't just be some internet stuff. This can't just be some, something that you shamed about, or you not really living it. You know what I'm saying? You have to go all the way in. Okay. And so we're gonna open up, man. The brother reached out. He wanted to speak on the prophet's birthday. He wanted to share some stuff, wanted to share some information. I think some people asked some questions too, but I'm gonna go ahead. Well, looks like you gotta cut your audio on. Hang on 1 second. Y'all don't go anywhere. All right, so we're gonna get that audio working, but that's pretty much it. We're gonna speak on some things and hopefully educate some people. And like I said, everybody watching this need to click share. All right. All right, so we just waiting on Dolo to get his audio on, and just make sure everybody, you go back, you look at that video, says who cut off the lights. Make sure you click share that a couple times, help get this information out there. People need to know, man. We don't have any more time to play around. Okay, we in it for real. Why is this day even important? Why does this matter? Man, it was some questions too that somebody had just asked on that same video. I'm gonna ask Dolo, see what he got to say about that. All right. Audio, still no audio? All right. Yeah, I can't hear you. Okay. Okay. All right, you good now?
Good now?
Islam, what's good? What's going on?
Same old, just, building, adding on. What's going on with you?
Man, I'm chilling. I'm good, man. Just here with the family, man. It's getting late. I mean, you know how it is, man. So what's up, man? What's up, man? For those, the few out there who don't already know about you, can you just share something, just to tell the people what you do, what's your business, what's your expertise, bro?
Yeah, I go by the title and by the name or whatever y'all want to call it, attribute, Dolo, King of the Moors. I go by Dolo, King of the Moors. My craft is Freemasonry. I'm a 33rd 720 degree Moorish Master Mason, Moorish. That's my craft. I master Masonry, and I'm Noble Nu Ali in the flesh. Um, if someone assaults you, you stand up to them. Start along. Yeah, the baby's in the background. You know how we do with the Noble Drew Leads. You know what I mean? So we're gonna chill when the babies talk, we're gonna chill. If someone assaults you, you stand up to them. If they don't, you drop the world on them. I'm Noble Drew Ali. I'm dropping gems. Police ass Moors killed me way back then, but I repeat myself. I'm back, my friends. Give him more what he wants so he won't sin. The biggest fool is the educated fool. Love the grin. Moors taking oaths to me, half a men. Don't come to me, don't come to my temple. I smell the gin. My good Moors, great Navy, gonna win. No knife, no gun, just us, pad and pen. Take cave people to court, world court, no pretend. Look your best, my Moors. You a dime, you a 10. Tell Kirkman Bay Moors that they slaves again. Tell every Moor I'm back, Dolo again. Rest in peace, Noble Drew Ali. Today is birthday. Today we're gonna build on Noble Drew Ali and other things. Noble Drew Ali was born January 8th, 1886. Born North Carolina. Like I said, I say Greensboro. You don't like nobody know where he, personally was from. Noble Drew Ali started playing with that magic when he met, the story about the worship high priest overseas in the circus, and he was young and his aunt used to beat him, and when he was young. But we're gonna fast forward to when he was in when he went to, started the Canaanite Temple, 1913. It was in New Jersey, and these are for Moors that don't know. He basically, Noble Drew Ali felt New Jersey was prejudiced and didn't respect it like that. So he moved the Moorish Science Temple, or should I say Canaanite Temple, to the Chicago, what we call today Mecca. Mecca Chirac had a lot of temples. That he says the Midwest is closest to Islam. And he died 7/20/29. The Moorish Science Temple of America, he named it in 1928. But at the same time, he changed the name in 1925 from Canaanite Temple. He changed it 1925 to the Moorish
Holy Temple of Science, right?
Yeah, the Moorish Holy Temple of Science. We're here today just to build on a couple things. It's like this. Moors are the dirtiest part of the nation ever. I'm gonna not use profanity. Why? Moors are these days time, Moors are the dirtiest nation, like set of people. Like
they have. Why do you say that? Can you explain on that? Why you say that?
They have a prophet, they have a seal. The Moors and the Moors also have a constitutional and a Quran, Holy Quran. Now the Quran, the Circle 7 y'all call the Holy Quran, that's from core, is the core, runs to your third eye, Quran. Moors got bays, L's, you got all type of bays and L's on Facebook, Instagram, all over. You got all types of bays, and there's no type of respect amongst them. But if you got Johnsons and Jacksons, they stick together. They don't go to court with each other. I'm king of the Moors, so I've been around so many Moors and lived with Moors. I've literally been in houses with Moors. Houses is filthy. I've been around so many Moors, and I just watch and spy. I got a lot of spies in my great Navy. I keep spies everywhere, and we just know that Moors today are stingy and greedy and bring jealousy more than ever. But this is the beginning of all Moors opening their eyes. They're not ready to start a government in this generation. So that's basically why I say, let's compare it to Black Africans. Black Africans basically made up their own flag, right? Red and green, and that black in the middle. Blacks, Africans, when someone gets shot, they good marching. Black Africans be on their own little, you know, like they got their own government going on. You know what I'm saying? And that's not my opinion. That's a fact. Moors copy each other, argue with each other. And more science is experiences that you go through. It's not paperwork. It's something that you add on to someone else's knowledge, and this experience that we go through. That's what science means, knowledge gained by experience. Moor is anybody with dark skin. ISH means pertaining to the light. So there's something like that. So Moor, dark, any dark-skinned woman or man who writes, will talk about their experiences. So when a rapper is speaking about his experiences on the mic, that is more science. When you're hearing war stories in jail, that's more science in prisons. When you hear Islam, when you hear people talking in the barbershop and they talk about their life, that's more science. So, you know, that's why we got the M in our hand, on both hands. More science is experiences. It's nothing that we just recorded for the next generation.
Yeah.
But on our scrolls, and scrolls, it means Shriners. So everybody keep knocking the word Shriner. They don't knock that. The origin of the word Shriner means scroll. So yeah, basically, yeah, it's no unity. Moors are liars. They lie more than Black people. I deal with Black people in the hood. Reason why I got the star on is because the you know, this come from my 5-star flag, the red and green.
Yeah.
Islam. This is why I got this hat on today. My Texas people, Islam. So, you know, my Texas Great Navy, shall I say. Yeah, that's basically it. Moors are liars. You know what I'm saying? They don't tell the truth. They don't tell the truth about nothing. They try to sell paperwork to each other. They tell each other, you know, experiences they never went through. And that's not more science. If I got a problem in court and I come to a Moor, he's gonna tell me something that he never experienced. That's not more science. That's
something
why
that he read online or saw somebody else talking about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, that's, you know, and it's a lot of copycatting going on. You know, it's a lot of times that people are not paying homage. The reason why Caucasians are growing and always going to be growing, because Caucasians pay homage to Moors. Black people, African Moors, do not pay homage to their ancestors. That's why they die.
Yeah.
And that's what it is about that. You have to pay homage. So don't just copy somebody or don't duplicate what somebody's saying or doing, like you said on paper, when you don't pay homage to the people that you learned it from. And you know,
if I could add something, I don't mean to cut you off, but like sometimes when they paying homage to Moors, you know, and like, you know what I'm saying, and especially like within their organizations, you know, and then we join the organizations and we copying them, you know what I'm saying, paying homage to us, you know, and then they, you know what I'm saying, they not even trying to hear nothing else, you know, because they trying to, you know, do whatever they doing, you know what I'm saying.
You're so right. You're so right. Caucasians, that's why we have to start our own government, which I'm doing right now. We have land out in Alabama. We have acres of land out there. The first learning center is going to be out there. It's going to be open in September.
Oh, word.
Yeah. I'm me and my general, Cedric, that don't entertain Negroes. You know, we got some things going on. You know, we got the barbershop out here in Atlanta, a Law True Land, Great Navy Barbershop. So on the business level, that's what we doing. I'm not just talking. I really do it for real. I've been in Moorish science since 1996. I say 95, but 96. I got my name corrected March of 1997. I've been in Moorish science for over 20 years. I have students all over the world. And that's basically my background. I am Noble Drew Ali in the flesh. I tell people that constantly. I'm Noble New Ali. The hood named me that. The ghetto, where everything comes from. Back in the late '90s and early 2000s. So I hold that torch, and I keep going. Islam.
So this kind of off topic, but somebody just asked, what's the proper way to file paperwork? You know, I mean, that's up to you whether you want to address that.
I'll address anything. I'll answer any question. You have to basically, the proper way to present paperwork. It has to be on long legal paper. This is the Moorish Constitutional right here. The only one got that is me. Nobody has the original Moorish Constitution. This is in the 90s. This is from Jamaica. You know, we did it all over again. So all my Moors out there that purchased the status correction, for the 2020 Roman calendar year, we got new IDs and new constitutional. I mean, new and the constitutional typed over again, CM Bay, and it has to be legal. It has to be on legal paper, and you have to come with Masonic signs. You can't come with Caucasians in corpse or legal anything like that if you're not shooting Masonic signs. And these are basically the 5 pillars, the 5 attributes, and all of these are God of law. The moon, that's a law, feminine energy. The star, that's God, masculine energy. The bottom of the what holds up the third eye in the bricks, that's the woman who hold the foundation down. And that third eye is the man, representing God, representing, you know, symbolic to man and the God, the Father in heaven. You got to know thy father and know thy mother-in-law. I know Noble Drew Ali didn't say mother, but it's energy. So to know thy father, God, and know thy mother, you have to know all 5 symbols. Is this compass represents man, the ruler represents woman, God keep them together. And that's how it is. And you have to know masonry to go into any type of Christian entity. You have to know masonry. And the same with the zodiac sign. The circle is masculine energy. The cross is feminine energy. The cross is a law. The circle is a God and the Father. That's what it is. And same with the hex alpha. The pyramid going down, that's the woman. That represents the woman. Allah, feminine energy is symbolic. And the pyramid going up is masculine energy, representing God, the Father. So yeah, you have to know Masonic signs and your paperwork has to be on long paper, legal paper. Islam.
Are you a member of the Clock of Destiny?
I hear you.
Oh, I said, are you a member of the Clock of Destiny?
I've been on the Clock of Destiny before the computers came out, before the computers really came out with the YouTube and all that Google extra stuff. The computer was already out in the 1990s, but I mean, as in a lot of information given out. Nah, I'm not part of no group. I'm the leader of the Great Navy, the leader of the Moors. I'm the president. I'm not part of nobody organization. I ain't take no oath for nobody. You know what I mean?
Are you aware of that conflict though with, you know, Clock of Destiny saying like people aren't supposed to be using that unless they're members?
The Clock of Destination is CM Bay. It ain't them. It's CM Bay. That's CM Bay.
All right.
Library of Congress, Washington, D.C. That means the library has lie in it, but that means anybody can go to the Library of Congress and look up this code right here, and that'll pop up. I had this constitutional before it was a what you call
organization.
Yeah, before them dudes got together.
All right, Islam. Let's go ahead and move on to something else. I don't really want to talk, you know, bad about another, Moorish organization. Yeah. So, you know, it's all good. So let's keep it moving to the next one. Yeah. It's all love to Clock of Destiny. So, man, somebody had asked like on a different video, was kind of talking about what the prophet brought and just saying how the prophet, he advised you, I guess those who are doubters to go and speak to a European in an intelligent tone and you'll receive a favorable reply. And somebody, was just asking like, what is an intelligent tone? What was the prophet talking about? You know, what does that mean? How do you
Yeah.
speak to the European or, you know, the lawmakers in an intelligent tone? Can you demonstrate on that?
Yes, just like this. No
Islam.
profanity, you showing your teeth, looking your best mode. You showing your teeth, you shoot Masonic signs, and you son and daughter them. Noble Drew Ali also said, when you get on top, treat the European nice. And he knew nice mean ignorant. So, you know, you gotta, just like if you were selling drugs and you don't like the plug, you don't like the plug that you sell, that you getting the weight from. But you gotta speak in intelligent form. When you getting that drug, when he leave, you turn into whoever you want to turn into. But yeah, it just, you gotta be yourself, and you gotta study yourself to know how to speak to Caucasians. And to do that, your chakras gotta be open, and you have to shoot signs and show them teeth and look your best. So intellectual is not using profanity and not being unsure of yourself. So, you know, Caucasians know the deal. Europeans know the deal about masonry and Masonic signs. So, yeah, the proper way to speak to them is through masonry, is showing your teeth and looking good. Yeah.
Islam. So what would you advise somebody to say if a European asked somebody, when were you made a Mason?
When were you made a Mason?
Yeah.
Oh
You
man,
know, they like to use that terminology.
of course. I would tell them Masons are born, not made. I would tell them what the prophet said. I'm a born Mason. I wasn't made a Mason. I didn't go into a lodge and then someone gave me material and I became a Mason.
Islam. You know, that's the same thing the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said in that book right there.
I never read
you
it.
better not. Yeah, it's short. He said you better not tell them you were raised or born a Mason. I mean, that you were made.
Right, that you was made.
He's expecting you to tell him you were born on the square.
That's right, because we have 33 vertebrae in our back. That 33 makes me a 33rd born that. Caucasians are born with a tail. Their spinal cord is longer, which makes them, that's why you got some Caucasians say I'm a 39th degree Mason, or I'm a 34th, like 34th, because their spinal cord has 33 more than 33 vertebrae in it. So this is what you really, when it comes to the word Mason, Caucasians are sons and daughters. The word Mason means my son. M-A means my in Arabic. So my sons. And Eastern Star, Caucasians, women, they say they daughters of American Revolution. So Caucasians say that they're your daughters, and Caucasians say that they're your sons. This is why Noble Drew Ali said, when you get on top, treat the Caucasian ignorant. Well, nice. Treat them nice when you're on top, babies. Because when you call them son and daughter, that's kind of ignorant to black slaves. Like, oh, you call our son and daughter Caucasians every day in grocery stores everywhere I go. And I love being out in the public. I love smiling. I talk to them first. I speak to them first, even though they won't speak to me unless I speak to you first. But some Caucasians I speak, how you doing, son? Just to let them know, how you doing, daughter? And Caucasians love it. You know what I mean? So that's and black people look at me like I'm ignorant. Black Africans look at me like I'm being ignorant. So, you know, it's just what it is, you know. It is what it is. Definitely talk to the Caucasian with Masonic signs and gestures more than your lips. Go ahead.
All right, Islam. Man, the same brother had another question. He was saying, basically, by claiming your status as a Moorish American, what does this do?
All Moors want money. Moors want money. Moors think when they correct their name, they're gonna get some money, some good luck is gonna start happening, and it's not gonna go down like that. You, matter of fact, when you correct your name, you push your spirit, push that away more. Because money doesn't come as fast as it used to come when you was a slave, when you was living with your government name, because your face is not on the money. It's a Caucasian on the money. So, to answer your question, you become one with the Most High. Your higher self is right here, your middle finger. Your lower self is right here. You become one. When you correct your name, your status, and you study yourself and be yourself, you become one with your lower self. And then your God of law, then you become God of law. What does it do? You get knowledge. We off? We still on?
Now we still live.
Okay. Knowledge. That's what you get first. Then when you spit the wisdom, that's the wisdom, the words. Then you have a good understanding of it. Then you know your culture is free. Your culture is Islam. It's free. You free your mind. Islam means I sincerely love Allah's mathematics, spiritually. Then mentally, I save lives around me. Then physically, I self-lord and master. Then once you know that, you got power. Once you got the power, refinement means to be clean. You start being clean, cleaning up. You're not being a dirty Moor. Then you start dealing with equality. Once you start being a cleanness is next to godliness. Equality, you start treating people the way they treat you. Then you become a god. This is what it's about. You want to become more godly. And that's why you correct your Islam. And that's why you correct your status. Because Moors ask why? Because they want that paper. They think money gonna come fast. They don't pay taxes. They all about money. And that's why it's hard for them to get it. Once I learned I learned way back in the 90s that I'm not going to attract money as fast if I don't get the science. If I don't get the science, then I'm attracted faster. I mean, if I get the science, I'm attracted faster. If I don't get the currency gonna come slow. And once I learned the real science behind Moors, my currency start flying. You know what I mean? So yeah, Islam. So that's how that go, Mo.
Man, that's right. He just dropped some jewels too, because all is mine, right? Ain't that the first key of the Hermetic laws? All is mine. You got to get it in the mind first. So
that's right.
And I'm glad you said that too, because that clears up some of the confusion. Because some people they have people telling them, once you claim this and file whatever they want you to buy from them, the Europeans not gonna mess with you. The police not gonna mess with you. Everybody gonna just back down and just bow down, off tops. They not even using it though. They telling you to do stuff they not doing, but
that's what I said. More science. These dudes. That's why I said they jerk. Now listen to me. I'm gonna tell you something real. Black dudes that's in the hood, they ain't gonna be talking that just they ain't been through something, man. Yeah. Black dudes, the Africans that the Moors be dissing. Oh, I'm not black. I'm not black. I'm not black. Okay, Mo. But the black people that you saying that you not them, they're more realer than you, Mo.
Yeah.
And I can start a government with the hood before I can start a government with Moors, because Moors, they're too cocky and jealous and stiff-necked. They don't even want to submit to God. That's what Islam means, y'all. Islam means submit to God. Islam.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. Yeah. So moving forward, let's see what I think that person asked another question, but I'm feeling you. I'm glad you dropped that though, man. People need to know, man. You have to be on it, man. There's no magic bullet, it's no magic, magic word or whatever. You still got to put in the work, and you still got to work on self, right?
Still got to work on self. It's like, for instance, Noble Drew Ali said in his sayings, he said this: I had to go around my elbow to get to my thumb to get what I want, get to what I wanted to establish in this government. Listen to me, Moors, because don't know more don't he talk about. And these other Moors on Sarnetta Little Corneo show, they said that, they was dissing Noble Drew Ali saying this one right here because they didn't understand, overstand, or understand. I had to go around my elbow to get to my thumb to establish government, I, self, law, and master. Stop playing with me, man. All you Moors that don't know about that, that's what he was talking about. This is how you start a government with this thumb, with the pineal gland spit out black melon. This is why you are black and you white. This is why the floor Masonic is black and white. That's us. We black and we white. We black because our melon spitting out our brain, and we white because of the sperm that makes our seeds. So what I'm saying is that Moors saying they're not black, and they saying they white. They saying they're not white or black, and they saying they white. They don't know what they're talking about. They're just lying to Moors and making other good people don't want to proclaim their nationality.
Yeah,
it's all about Noble Drew Ali, all about attracting people, the slaves to free themselves.
Yeah,
but, you know what I mean? So Moors are lying and Moors are deceivers. So when they do that, they turn other people from the hood away, or people from the suburbs Forbes or the middle class or anybody that want to proclaim their nationality away from our flag, our nationality, our constitutional, and so forth. And I'm gonna get on YP too. I got something coming out. You know, all y'all thinking, YP, you know, I'm gonna get on them. I got something for him. It's all good. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's crazy. He was talking kind of reckless for no reason. But
because I ain't been out. I'm young King. I'm young King Farrell. Like he know me. I'm King Farrell. He know the deal. I seen him face to face at the party. So yeah, the whole thing is because ain't nobody gonna talk about Moors and Murs and Noble Drew Ali in these days of time and think you're gonna get away with it. But if Moors are not standing up and Moors is being greedy, lustful, hateful, jealous, I'm not standing up for y'all. If y'all ain't gonna stand up for me.
Islam, but I'm sure you're talking about just, having to talk with them, man, because there ain't even no need to go, any violent. Right? Ain't nobody trying to do nothing like that, right?
Nah, ain't nobody, that was in the past. That was in the past.
Islam.
Yeah,
so
I went to a lecture, yeah.
Islam. The Moabiters said, no, Noble Drew Ali said, take this and save yourselves. Islam. So it's all on us, Moors. We got everything that we need, to get this done. We were speaking earlier, man. You said you had some projects coming up you wanted to let the people know about, man. What's up with that?
Oh man,
other than the school, man, you just dropped that on me, man. I didn't know you were doing that.
Yeah, we got a learning center coming out, in September, you know what I mean, October. And that's gonna be in Alabama on our acres. So call me up 315-414-1136 if you have any questions about that. And Islam and all my old Moors, meaning all my Moors that I used to kick it with, I'm gonna change my number so soon. So call me up if you want the new number. But yeah, I got this book right here that I'm working on. It's the 50. I gotta look at it. Top 50 greatest Mason rappers, and these are all the Masonic signs. It's just a whole bunch of rappers, and I know I showed some of them before, but this is more in a little organization, a little organized, a little bit. Yeah, Noble Drew.
Can you give us a little preview of that? Just speak on it a little bit. Just give them an example. Give us an example of what you're talking about.
Like Nas. Nas is the 6th best rapper. We got Raekwon, the chef, the 7th best rapper. They all shooting Masonic signs. They just shoot Masonic signs. I'm not completely done with it. That's why I'm not going to stop it. Let the tribe kick it.
Islam. Man, we'll talk about that a little closer to when that's coming out. That's what's up.
But this is the Noble Drew Ali book right here.
Okay.
This called Uplift the Ladies. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on that. Islam. I should have all my books. And yeah, another thing I'm working on and I'm completed with is the new ID. The ID just gonna have the oath on it. That's all it got on it is the oath. KFC, KKK oath to never allow Moorish descendant of this hemisphere to ever become a citizen in this Union State Right Republic. Just because you was born here don't make you a citizen. And Noble Drew Ali said, yeah, save yourself, but you gotta save others too. I sincerely love Allah's mathematics. I save lives around me. That's what Islam means. I save lives around me. So that's an excuse to be greedy and be autistic. That's a good one though. Noble Drew Ali says, so you gotta save yourself. Yeah, but that don't mean that you got to be greedy. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you got to be by yourself and all into yourself. And trust me, man, these
Well, he said save yourselves, plural. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that means you gotta look out for your family, your friends, your community. You by yourself, you're not really good because where you going to save yourself and go to? If you live like I'm in Ohio, majority of the population here don't look like us. That's so if I'm good and everybody else doing bad, I'm out here with who? You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So we have to have, the community, man. It's got to be strong. So we got a lot of work to do, bro.
Yeah, we definitely do. This
so the people, out there, man, you can't just be online with this. Some of these people like that dude you was talking about earlier, they just online with it. They just doing lectures and talking. You know, you have to actually be out in the community building with real people. And you got to be on the business because you got to have the economics and you got to be building out here. You know, it's some stuff you can't be even talking about online, man. You just got to be doing it.
Right. So I really live it. I've been doing this for years. This is the spotlight game. The Great Navy, Islam. Great Navy got 5 pillars. It's the goons on deck. That's G-O-D, goons on deck. That's the Chickasaw gang, is the women, our ladies, our female friends. You got the spotlight gang. That's all of us with the gang means come together. Now, that's the origin of the word gang, means come together. The spotlight gang, that's the third, you know, we all got the tattoo or the G and compass on us. So when we shoot our right thumb, the G and compass already show. Then you got the Old Navy, the old dirty bastards. The Old Navy is more with the old ID. They have the old identification. And Moors, I really don't what I consider, you know, not to be close to me. That's the Old Navy. And if I taught them and they shooting signs, they minds. And if I taught them, I still spiritually feel responsible for them. So, you know, last but not least is Spotlight, Chickasaw is the sugar-free gang. Sugar-free is the 5th pillar. That's the Moors that's kidnapped in prison that call me up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Jail and stuff. So yeah, the sugar-free gang is the last pillar. We our motto is you know, you never know who's with us. So yeah, that's basically we're getting our government already established, everything being copywritten, and I mean, we are really, really doing it. I got a business partner out in Oregon, because we are correcting the names of all the fake states, and he got the, you know, the stuff that cure cancer. You know what I mean? This drink, Ruber juice, and I'm business partners with him.
Well, he got like natural herbs or something like that.
Yeah. We've been doing that. You can see on my last videos 4 years ago. I've been advertising that. That's my business partner. I got another business partner on a barbershop. We out here in ATL. Y'all in Atlanta, a Law True Land, GA, God of Law. You know, go to the barbershop on Atlanta Road.
Islam.
And you know, that's just what we do. We businessmen. Business means stay busy. You know. So yeah, we're not gonna criticize people or put people down or talk bad, and we're not gonna do that. We're gonna keep going, do it, and just watch people what they're doing, and then expose it so they get better.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So yeah, that's how we do.
All right, man. I appreciate having you on. We're gonna have to cut things short a little bit in a few minutes, but you know, I think we definitely need to run this back, and especially when you're coming out with those projects, you know what I'm saying, and books and stuff you got coming out, we could build on that.
Oh yeah, I got this album coming out, right?
I
want to ask you face to face. You know, we already spoke on it about the album. It's touching on it's responding to Young Pharaoh. It's no profanity on it. And like I said, I may say the bitch, female dog maybe once, but yeah, that's coming out, and I would like, you know, you present that on your channel.
Okay. Yeah. Now we could do that. We could debut it on here. That's what's up.
So yeah, the album gonna be coming on your channel maybe the end of this month or the middle of this month. My engineer out of town, so I gotta wait till he get back. Yeah, and that album right there is gonna touch on in response to Young Pharaoh, because I'm his father. So that's go. You know, Moore's been calling me up and texting me his video. And while y'all was texting me that, I'm in the land. I'm on the land getting these acres right. Well, I was literally in Alabama when he was doing that video. While he talking, we getting acres. We want our land back.
Man, that's hold it right there. See, that's what I'm talking about. You know, while people, you know, doing stuff online, talking, sharing stuff, making memes and all this stuff, you got to be out here for real.
Right here.
You got to be out here for real. Like, you can't be out here playing around.
Right. They more just talking, man. That's all they do.
You could be the king online you know,
Yeah,
and then you don't have nothing in, you know, out here for real. You know,
that's right.
this virtual world, man, you can't get so caught up in this. It's
Right,
not real. It's not
right,
real. You can have
right.
1 million followers, you know, and still be trash in real life.
In real life. Mm-hmm. And that's, when, listen, this is what we doing as Great Navy, right? The first acre that we got, the first land that we get and we got right now, we named it Chanel Grass. So we're getting women, right? And we're gonna make make it big, and we're gonna stick their picture in the land next to the food. So the woman, we're gonna name all the land after women and have their picture right there, just like when you ride by somebody, they say vote for Trump.
Yeah.
Trump, my boy. That's my son. But anyways, yeah, all the land's gonna be named after women. The next land that the next acre we're gonna name that Charlene Grass. So everybody get around that, the Chickasaw gang. That's what that is, man. Ain't nothing but the Chickasaw, the women, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is how we gonna do it. We taking it back to the ancient ancestors. All our chakras is open. Kundalini is popping. Pineal gland is keeping that black up out of there. And Moors, black according to science means death. That means that Caucasians made a rule, and the immigrants made a rule. If you call yourself black, you're dead. But when you're around your people, when it's just us, you can call yourself black, man, or you can agree with it. It's nothing but you do nothing but arguments and debates when you go through that. Sometimes you gotta go with the flow, Mo, and you spitting out pineal gland is black. You know what I mean? So your hair is black, so it's no sense you keep ducking, dodging that. So my whole thing is like, all you Moors out there copying me and not paying homage, copying Noble Drew Ali and not paying homage, or you're hiding behind Noble Drew Ali, man, get your mind right for that curse hunt you down, man. Yeah. We curse people over here, man. We don't use profanity. We ain't gonna do nothing crazy. We ain't gonna tell you nothing crazy. But before we leave, let me say one thing.
All right, what's that?
The Moorish Science Temple of America is under 501c3. We know this, under Christian rules, under Christian law, Christian codes. The Moorish Science Temple means house. That's what it means. The woman stays in the house and the men supposed to be in the street. And this what was done back in the days. If Noble Drew Ali was in there, if a temple was down the street and we needed some people to fill up that temple, the Moors would go out there with flyers and will pass the flyer out on the streets. And the women would be in the temple getting taught by the old Grand Sheik. Because Grand Sheik means old man with old soul. Old. And the women in the temple can't lust the old man, and the old man can't lust the women. The women supposed to be in the temple. 101 for children. Child, the original word child means girl. 101 for children is for the women. It's for the women. Why? So improved, King.
Islam, man. That's the nation right there, man. You can't have a bunch of men. The women are the ones that teach the children. The women are the ones that raise in the nation. That's why
it's the where's the dearest place you can find a law in your heart. That's for the women, Islam. So yeah, that's why I want to get off, man. How the Moorish Science America, Moorish Science Temple America need to be ran under
Hers Revised Act. I just wanted to add one thing to that too. All the temples aren't 501c3. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be established under Hers Revised statute, as a religious society. So, I just wanted to add that.
You dropped a jewel on me. I'm glad you said that, because that's why they're under that, because Christian Catholics, you have to fall under that bracket. Okay,
yeah. But the temple is extremely limited, if it's set up as a 501c3. Now they can have 501c3s, they can have charitable organizations, they can have all types of businesses, but the temple itself is not supposed to be established like that, because then they can't get involved, at the political level. They can't, affect change in the community. It's extremely limited. So I'm not saying that none of them are set up like that. I'm just saying they're not supposed to. It's not supposed to be like that at all. And I know that all temples aren't set up like that.
Kirkman Bay really messed up things. Kurt mean church. The origin of the word Kurt mean church. So when Kirkman Bay got kidnapped, and then the FBI or the police saved Kirkman Bay, his deal with the FBI was like, okay, I'm gonna sign the temples under y'all, and the government made Kirkman Bay the grand advisor for all temples, and Kirkman Bay had things on his stuff on his fez, and Noble Drew Ali said, "Don't wear nothing."
Yeah.
so the temples has been misled, and they're so cocky in their heart and stiff neck and mean that they don't want to understand that. Which I could. You don't want. That's just like telling a Prince Hall Mason you're a liar. Yeah. That's like telling somebody in our membership that everything you studying was wrong. You know what I mean? So you telling all the temples basically that ended off, and I'm gonna shut up after this because I know we got time. The Moors that goes to see a Grand Sheik on Fridays, the Grand Sheik in a Masonic lodge. He took the oath. So the temples are being ran by oath takers, and this is the facts. I'm a spy. I'm a Moorish spy. I go to temples and be acting like I don't see women walk out the temples because women are like, "Why I'm here?" That's what she said. She stood up and said, "Why I'm here," and walked out in Detroit.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Yeah, the men too scared to go on the street because NOI took their job, so they go in the temple. This is facts. They go in the temple and run the women away. You know what I mean? So
it's crazy.
We have to do something, and that means we have to expose it so it can get corrected. All the Grand Sheiks are Masonic worship high priests, and that's why they stand in front of the crowd like this when they saying 101, open up your circle 7 Holy Quran. So you got to watch actions, Murs. You know what I mean? And all my Moors, like I said, that's copying me and duplicating me and doing what we do. Me and Noble Drew Ali spirit. Chill, pay homage before you try to use my words and regulate and think you doing something. Pay homage, man. And Elvis Presley birthday today too. And that's the last thing I want to say. Caucasians put him up high. That's why I know Elvis that ninja.
You right about that, man. I used to live in Memphis, man. That's where I grew up, man. They still come in there every year from all over the world.
What they do
all over the world.
What do Noble
we have a prophet. We have a prophet, who's legit, man. Legit.
He was the little man at his time, and don't no more want to straight follow word by word. We being ran by the act of words. No more want to add on to what he doing. We being ran by the act of words. We being bullied. Say white, nigga. Say white. White man. Say it. Say have a nice day. Say it. Nice mean ignorant. So what? Say it. Have a nice day. You have a nice day too. Say family, nigga. Say it. My family. We being ran and bullied by the act of words, and our spirit mean breath. So the universe hearing it, the universe connected. We got words that connect with the universe. We got words that connect with Satan. And we've been, and Rika in America means twisted and it's feminine. So what Caucasians did was took both of godly words and Satan words together, and we got to pick out which word connects with the universe so we can have a better relationship with the Father, God, and the Mother of Law, Islam. I want to thank you. Appreciate your love, man. You go ahead and take the ride, man. I'm gonna do the same.
Islam, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on. About to go put the babies to bed, man. We're gonna do this again, though. We're gonna run it back. All right, thank you for coming on here. If we have some more questions for you, maybe we can pile those up too. So people go ahead and email Bay at moorsinamerica.com. And any questions you have, we'll ask this brother next time we have him on. And if you got the album ready, we'll go ahead and put that out at the end of the month. And everybody click like, share, subscribe. All right.
Don't be like Tahaka Bay.
Dolo the king of the boys in here. Islam. All right.
Tahaka Bay, you lied to me, Tahaka Bay. You lied to me. No more should lie to each other, but when we are popular. Don't lie to another popular Moor. So you see, I got to go to S. I got to go to the guard right here to get my album out here. All my Moors that follow me, I know I said I was going to do some things on Taka, and it didn't happen on Tahaka Bay channel. That don't mean I was powerless over that. I don't like lying to y'all. I tell the truth about everything. I am the most truthful man on the earth. Islam.
Maybe I say maybe that brother's just busy, man. You know, he's cool. You know, I don't have no issues with the brother,
We
so
ain't got no
you
issues
know
with,
what
we
I'm
ain't got no
saying.
issues with Taco.
I
Taco
know
was a
that
great
brother's
Navy.
busy though. You know.
Nah. You don't know the situation. I'm king of the Moors. I'm the most busiest out of all Moors all day with 7 sons. Ain't no way in the world you
I
gonna
hear
call
that,
me up.
man. That's what's up, man. We got 5 over here, so I already understand.
Yeah,
Islam.
you don't call me up and say you're gonna do something and don't do it. I didn't call you, so that's how that was, brother. It wasn't no busy or nothing. That man know the deal. He know the deal. He with the Great Navy. He know the deal. I don't bite my tongue. I'm just saying, to my fans out there, if we say something, we're gonna do it. That's all.
I hear that. So man, like I said, man, we're running back. Appreciate you. About to get up out of here. Peace and love to all y'all.
Islam.
Islam.